It was quite shocking to hear that a diversity manager would say these things to us, especially because the spirit that they were channeling was one of applauding us for peaceful protest.
We apologize for the fact that a member of our staff did ask to have those markings removed.
Yeah, this is not good. As the nation celebrates MLK Day, the city of Tempe tonight now apologizing to a group of teenagers. A city employee apparently asked those teens to wipe off protest messages at an event named after this civil rights icon.
You can see what they've got on their faces there. It happened at the event where the city awarded the teens an MLK Diversity Award for their protesting efforts when it comes to climate change. Maria Hechanova talked with one of the young activists in that group today.
It's the award the Arizona Youth Climate Strike Group, made up of high school and college-aged kids, were honored to accept Friday. But it came with a little bit of drama. If you look closer, they had more than a smile on their face. They had messages, words written on their cheeks like, "Stop the APS greed," and "Justice for Antonio," the 14-year-old who was shot in the back and killed by a Tempe police officer last year.
This is the black eyeliner we used. I always keep it in my purse.
17-year-old Aditi said the group came up with the idea on the spot and felt since the room was full of APS leaders and city officials, it would get their attention.
We want them to address the issues of police accountability and of corporate interests in government.
And it sure did.
She just said she would prefer it if we wiped our faces, and then we were like, okay, we'll think about it, and walked aside.
But the teens and young adults didn't. The city of Tempe admitted that city employee made a mistake.
We apologize for the fact that a member of our staff did ask to have those markings removed. We at the City of Tempe support the right for individuals to exercise their free speech and protest rights, including in the manner in which these young people decided to do so.
Do you accept their apology?
Yes.
But there's a little more to it.
It's not about her asking us to wipe our faces, it's about what was on our faces that was so offensive that needed to be erased. We do appreciate that they care about our voices in that way, but we want them to take action rather than just issue statements.
So what are they hoping happens from here?
Well, when it comes to Antonio Arce, they want to have that body camera footage released earlier. And as far as APS, when it comes to solar energy, they want them to invest in that as well. But the big message here, I think, is how often do we hear city officials apologizing to teenagers? They just want a seat at the table.
And you know what? At least the city stepped up and apologized. You know, I think we live in a world today where people think that apology is weakness, when apology is actually a sign of strength sometimes. So it's good to see that. Maria, thank you.
Thank you so much.